Welcome to Sports Overtime. I'm Zach Sepanik. Take me through it. Your face said it all on the big screen. Yes, Larry, that is a crazy streak. And yes, it is extra special because it is Father's Day and Brooks' father, Dave, was in attendance. The dawn of a new era awaits, but the echoes of Detroit basketball, they'll never fade. Things are really getting crazy here as the players, including Davis, just about to come out. That's where Kyle Busch finished in the top 10. Then he took the short little jog over here to Marne. It is the fastest 2 minutes in sports and the oldest continuously run sporting event in the United States. 27 days until the Detroit Lions rookies report to training camp, 32 until veterans report. Meanwhile, closer to home, youngsters reporting to Mr. Jared Valdeer's training camp tonight. You'll like this, Kyle. Tomorrow's forecast, 60% chance of thunderstorms. Can I take your job yet?
I wish it were that simple. Young Zach.
I feel like I should move out of the way.
You guys go ahead.
If the Detroit Tigers have any hope of getting back into the playoff hunt, they need Justin Verlander to be electric. Same goes if they continue to struggle and have any hope of trading him for some decent pieces. Well, Verlander did his part tonight as he held the Cleveland Indians to 1 run, 6 2/3 innings of work for the flamethrower, including 6 punch-outs. Top 6 we go. That's Alex Avila. Base knock to left field. The Tigers only managed 4 of those in the game. Then in the 8th, the Indians blew things open. Still 1-0. Carlos Santana, one of whose 2 hits off the wall for a double. Lonnie Chisenhall races home from first, and the Tribe put out the flame of hope. Tigers lose 4-0, and Cleveland goes for the sweep tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on ESPN. To the pitch, United States meeting Panama in Gold Cup group stage play. After a disjointed first half, the Americans got off to a perfect start in the second. Kellen Rowe with the cross here. Dom Dwyer, the beautiful redirection to the far post. Stars and Stripes go up 1-0 in the 50th minute. Then fast forward to the 60th minute. Check out this sequence. Brad Guzan comes up with the huge save point blank here, but Michael Camargo gets the rebound and goal. The United States and Panama end in a 1-1 draw. With the first week of the Tour de France in the books, riders now hit the mountainous terrain and narrow roads of the Jura region of eastern France. With climbing now in play, Stage 8 becomes the hardest of the tour so far. Chris Froome at the front of the Team Sky Pack right there. He entered the 8th stage 12 seconds ahead of teammate Geraint Thomas. We fast forward a little bit. Scary moment for Froome and Thomas. They get off course after misjudging a descent. Both would rejoin the peloton soon after. However, the day belonged to Frenchman Lilian Calmejean, who smells victory as he approaches the finish line. Calmejean captures his first career Tour de France stage win. Froome, meanwhile, maintains the yellow jersey right there with a 12-second lead after 8 stages. 23.
Oh, yeah. Nice job.
That's the number of steps John Agar took when he first walked in 2005.
I live by the motto that anything is possible.
Now he's preparing for the biggest walk of his life.
That's just a wee bit better, wouldn't you say?
In the 2016 KONA Ironman World Championships.
You have to respect the event and respect, Ironman because it is so challenging and it's meant to be tough so that very few people actually accomplish it.
But with the connection Jeff and John share,
my dad is my motor. He's the one behind me. He's the one that taught me that everything is possible.
It's a bond that strengthens with every stroke Jeff takes as he prepares to pull his 110-pound son 2.4 miles through ocean waters.
I never would have even dreamed of doing something like this.
It's a bond that strengthens with each pedal on the bike, training his body to endure 112 miles of rugged terrain with John in chariot.
It would never even cross my mind.
And it's one that started 7 years ago when they entered their first 5K race together. At the time, it was the longest race Jeff had ever run.
I look at it as Johnny getting involved in running and racing.
As the Ironman approaches, the motivation that bolsters their connection rests in determination.
Kid with cerebral palsy doesn't get to experience rigorous training very much. So I think just having more of an appreciation for what athletes go through on a daily basis it's been wonderful for me.
Participants are allotted 17 hours to complete the event.
We want him to have the chance to participate in such an iconic event, so it definitely is on my mind all the time.
In the final leg, Jeff will push John 25.2 miles of a full marathon before John walks the final mile.
Just know that Dad has gone by this time 139 miles, but he's counting on me to make sure that we can finish, that we can cross the finish line, that we can reach our pinnacle. That's something that I am so grateful for.
I just know how much Johnny wants to be like his dad, and that's his moment to do it. And so I know the work that he put into it, and I know what it means to Jeff to be able to give that to Johnny.
At the heart of it all is admiration and respect.
I say to Dad, you know, you have to use me to your advantage. We're a team together, and we'll finish as a team.
An understanding of how the other contributes to the overall goal of completing the Ironman.
He's training to do his part to walk the last mile, and then I'm training a lot of times separately to get myself in condition.
Accomplishing that goal will take sacrifice, perhaps the greatest element this unique bond has to offer.
If it wasn't for John, I wouldn't be doing it, and if Johnny can cross that finish line and hear the crowd go crazy, that would be just a phenomenal experience for everybody.
There's something about competition that brings out the best in Team AGAR, that brings out the best in their father-son connection.
It's very difficult for me to be able to show the amount of joy that I have for the fact that he's doing this for me, and the fact that we can share this kind of love for sports when nobody ever thought we would be able to.